From the NMSU Department of Journalism and Media Studies in collaboration with KRWG, this is the student-produced News 22, where news matters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Miguel.
And I'm Samantha Dates. The police department here at New Mexico State University is searching for a person accused of committing sexual assault.
Police say 2 separate assaults happened overnight Saturday into Sunday in Piñon Resident Hall on campus. They say a student who lives there was at a party and was assaulted just before midnight on Saturday. The victim reported a second assault by the same person at 7 on Sunday morning. The suspect is described as a black male 5 feet 7 inches tall, in his late teens to early 20s. If you have any information, you're asked to call the NMSU Police Department at 575-646-3311. The football program here at NMSU finds itself in another embarrassing incident.
The Las Cruces Sun News reports quarterback's coach Tyler Wright is under investigation after social media posts he made 10 years ago have come to light. More than 150 posts containing derogatory language about Africans, African Americans, Hispanics, and the LGBTQ community. The posts were from when Wright was a student and football player at Tarleton State. According to Sun News, Athletics Director Mario Mocha says Wright will not be with the team as the department reviews the matter.
And Carper Griego is next with a first look at weather.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, you know, it may be October, but personally I can't tell. So far we got sunny skies today, 84 degrees outside right now. Got a nice cool 50-mile-per-hour wind, 14% humidity, 32% dew point, and a barometer of 30.31 inches. That's all I got right now. And that's more on par with the high of today, the 88 degrees, the low of 57. Pretty far off the historical high of 94 degrees in 2003 and the low of 39 degrees back in 1965. Fortunately, guys, we still live in a desert. No rain. That means the yearly rainfall is still below 4 inches at 3.64. That's all I have for now. Now back to the desk.
The Las Cruces Fire Department says a fire damaged a lumber warehouse on Saturday. Shortly before noon Saturday, September 28th, firefighters were dispatched to L&P Building Supply at 101 North Archuleta Road. According to a news release, crews arrived to find a warehouse and several stacks of lumber burning. 24 firefighters were able to get the blaze under control within about 20 minutes. No injuries were reported, and damage estimates have yet to be determined. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. The New Mexico State Police is investigating an officer-involved shooting in Valencia County. State police agents say on Sunday evening, some neighbors got into a dispute, and when Valencia deputies got to the scene around 10:30, they heard shots fire. One deputy saw the person who was shooting and shot and killed him. He's identified as 51-year-old Michael Gabaldon. The names of the deputies have not been released. The state police will determine if it was a justified shooting. Stay tuned. Carpio will be back with your national weather forecast.
This season on Fit to Stitch, we're going to fashion design school. You'll learn about shading, color, texture, and how that applies to the dimensions of fabric. These concepts will help you design your own clothes that will fit just right. We'll even take a few field trips. When I went to design school, I was afraid I wouldn't get it. There were so many rules, so much to learn, but I did get it. And if I can do it, so can you.
Tuesday at 2 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media.
I'm Kath McCauley. Come sketch with me. Pocket sketching's a fun and easy way to learn watercolor, but in an art form that's totally portable, can be done in 25 minutes or less, and needs no setup or cleanup. You can do it, and I can help. Each show teaches techniques so you can quickly create your own sketches, unique to your personal experience. Learn enough to play for a lifetime on pocket sketching.
Saturday morning at 9:30 on KRWG-Public Media.
Welcome back. You're watching News 22 Tuesday,
where news matters.
Now, the country is experiencing a lot of extreme weather, especially as we head into peak hurricane season. Carpio, can you tell us a little bit what's going on nationally?
Sure thing, Sam. Now, as we look at our national weather, yes, it's really hot down here where we live. Anybody going outside can feel that. We got 89 degrees in El Paso, high 80s, high 80s, low 90s here in Las Cruces, 112 degrees in Phoenix, 90 degrees in Arizona. You know who I'm pretty jealous of, though? People up there in the northwest and up in the north by Canada. 66 degrees in Seattle, 71 degrees in Montana, 70 degrees in North Dakota. I would kill for that weather over here right now, guys. We got 59 degrees in International Falls, but you know who's right there with us, though, sweating their butts off. New Orleans, 89 degrees. Tampa, 88 degrees. Miami, 88. Jacksonville, 88. Atlanta, they call it hot Atlanta, but it's not that hot this time of year, 78 degrees. Memphis at 83. And with all the humidity down there, I know I wouldn't want to be there. Now, as we move to my next map, you're going to see you're going to be on the lookout for some strange weather in the Gulf, because we're going to have some wind shears coming up through Central America into the Gulf, and it's going to be mixing in with the ocean in there. It's going to be giving you some unusual conditions. Could it be a hurricane? Possibly, but it also couldn't be. There's a strong chance of that too. That's all I got for your national weather today. I know, short but sweet, but you know, we do what we can. I'll be back with your local weather after the break.
Spatchcock Funk in the house, our house, and your house too. You know where the party's at? Wherever you're at. We're gonna teach you how to throw the best parties, the best dinners, the best get-togethers. All you need are the people that you love, and we'll take care of the rest. So load up that playlist in your cooler. Turn up the speakers and fire up the fryer, because you're going all in. Spatchcock Funk, dope food, strong drinks, great stories.
Friday at 2 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
How do dreams really come true?
All of a sudden, like a bolt of lightning, I had an epiphany.
Innovators and visionaries sit down with Kate Sullivan.
You have to test your instinct, and you have to fail.
To share their stories at their favorite restaurant.
Trying to make something better.
Enthusiasm.
With people that I love.
Savor great food and revealing conversations.
I want my life to be my best work of art.
To Dine For with Kate Sullivan.
Saturday at 8 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Welcome back, guys. I missed you. Now let's take a look at the weather right here in New Mexico. Well, you know, it's 84 degrees. It's nice. It's a nice, cool 84 degrees. I know it's kind of weird to say that 84 degrees cool. Don't really go in the same sentence. But Ruidoso and Roswell, 75, 81 degrees respectively. Then as you go further up north, as usual, a little bit cooler temperatures, except Albuquerque. They're in the same boat as us, 84 degrees. But 74 in Santa Fe, 76 in Clovis, 88 degrees in Farmington. Now if you look at this, now let's go look at tomorrow's weather. Another hot day, no surprise there, 89 degrees here in Las Cruces, Roswell at 90, Clovis at 87, Ruidoso cools down a little bit at 76, but Socorro's back up to 89, Albuquerque's back up to 87, Santa Fe has a little tick up to 80 degrees, and Farmington, 88. Now if we look at our temperatures for tonight, it's going to be a nice, cool night in the desert. In Alamogordo, 55 degrees, no clouds in the sky, same thing tomorrow, 85 degrees, so you know, casual clothes. Same thing in Truth or Consequences. Same temperature, 55, high of 88 tomorrow, so perfect t-shirt, shorts weather. And as far as Silver City is concerned, it's a 52 degree low tonight. Might want to put on a jacket if you got one. 81 degree high for tomorrow. And right here in Las Cruces, it's going to be a low 58. Cool, but not cold enough you need to put on pants. It's going to be a high of 89 tomorrow, so get that tank top ready. Now back to the desk for more news.
And Arturo Quesada is next with sports.
Thanks, Neil. Coming up in sports, the Major League Baseball playoff starts today. You can toss that remote because News22 Sports is next.
Having aired in the U.S. and internationally for over 3 decades, Wailana Yoga helped pioneer the modern-day yoga movement. With her clear and authentic instruction set against spectacular scenic backdrops and uplifting music, Wailana makes yoga easily accessible and enjoyable for people of all backgrounds and experience levels.
Sunday morning at 6:30 on KRWG Public Media.
We're on the road again for another great season of the award-winning Weekends with Yankee.
As always, we'll serve up mouth-watering dishes from the region's best chefs.
Take you to fabulous locations off the beaten path.
And lead you on adventures you won't want to miss.
It's Weekends with Yankee,
the ultimate insider's guide to New England.
Saturday at 7:30 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
This is KRWG-TV News 22 Sports.
For the win! He got it!
Welcome back. I'm Arturo Quesada, and let's talk sports. The Aggies finally have a week off the sting of a brutal loss to the Lobos. UNM managed to put up 50 points, their most in Las Cruces since 1994, when they scored 56 in addition to 7 rushing touchdowns. The Aggies started hot with an 84-yard touchdown run by Lorenzo McMillan, but ended up getting blown out even with some late touchdowns to make the score look respectable. Their next game is on October 9th against Jacksonville State on ESPN2. And that's all for sports tonight. Join us for more sports action tomorrow. Still ahead on News 22, Carpio will be back to take a look at your 5-day weather forecast.
There is so much unsettling news about how people are actually feeling.
Our health system leaves a lot of people behind.
Relationships are undergoing a massive makeover.
Join us for a 10-part conversation on wellness. How do you get it, and how do you keep it?
Sunday morning at 10 on KRWG Public Media.
Benvenuti a casa mia. I am excited to welcome you back to my home. So, pull up a chair and cook along with me as I share meals and memories from my table on this season of Lydia's Kitchen. Tutti a tavola, a mangiare.
Saturday at 3:30 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
On season 22 of Ask This Old House, we're back on the road, helping homeowners all across the country learn how to fix problems at their homes.
Molly, you're a pro.
Yeah, pretty satisfying. Looks great.
Simple, fun DIY project.
Saturday at 1:30 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Let's take a look at our top stories.
The police department here at NMSU is searching for a person accused of committing sexual assault. The football program here at NMSU finds itself in another embarrassing incident, and Hurricane Helene has left Florida's favorite animal in trouble. It's a good day for some pumpkin spice. Tuesday, October 1st is National Pumpkin Spice Day. The flavor has become synonymous with fall foliage, cool mornings, and flannel. To celebrate, make your own pumpkin spice blend using cinnamon, ginger, cloves, allspice, and nutmeg. You can also head over to your nearest coffee shop to buy some pumpkin spice brew.
All right, now let's take a look at that 5-day forecast for you. Well, good news, guys. It's going to be suns out, guns out. Get your tank tops out, flex your muscles, because 89 degrees, 93, 92, 91, and 94. It's going to be cool at night, but that's typical weather here in the desert. That's all.
And that's all for News 22 Tuesday. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Tune in tomorrow night for more news. I'm Miguel Montenegro.
And I'm Samantha Dates. And from the whole News 22 team, Miguel, Carpio, Arturo, and myself, good night.
This news brief en español is brought to you by Noticias 22, la información más completa de Nuevo México, El Paso y la frontera. Noticias 22.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Zaira Sánchez y sean bienvenidos a las breves de hoy con Noticias 22. El Departamento de Policía de la Universidad Estatal de Nuevo México está investigando un caso de abuso sexual que ocurrió durante el fin de semana en la residencia estudiantil Piñón Hall. Un estudiante informó haber sido agredido sexualmente en una fiesta. El sospechoso no ha sido identificado, pero se le describe como un varón de unos 70 metros de estatura y de alrededor de unos 20 años. La policía de NMSU está buscando activamente al sospechoso y pide a cualquier persona que pueda tener información sobre este incidente que llame inmediatamente. El coordinador ofensivo y entrenador de quarterbacks de NMSU, Tyler Wright, no está con el equipo desde última hora de la noche del viernes, a la espera de una investigación sobre publicaciones en su cuenta de redes sociales que contienen lenguaje potencialmente racista, sexista y homofóbico. Los más de 150 mensajes contenían lenguaje despectivo sobre africanos y afroamericanos, hispanos y la comunidad LGBTQ y más. Los mensajes eran de cuando Wright era estudiante y jugador de fútbol americano en Tarleton State. De acuerdo con el Sun News, el director de atletismo Mario Mocha dice que Wright no estará con el equipo mientras que la investigación continúa. El editor en jefe del Albuquerque Journal está de baja tras ser retenido por ser detenido por robo en un Walmart del Río Rancho el mes pasado. Patrick Etheridge, de 47 años, fue acusado de un delito menor de hurto el 24 de agosto. De acuerdo con el reporte policial, los agentes identificaron a 2 chicos abriendo bebidas energéticas, bebiéndose algunas y volviéndolas a colocar en el estante, ambos hijos de Etheridge. Mientras revisaban las cámaras de seguridad, los agentes vieron que escaneaba artículos en la caja sin pagar. La suma total de la mercancía no pagada, incluida las bebidas energéticas que consumieron, ascendía a $104 según la policía. Etheridge se declaró culpable el miércoles y fue condenado a 10 días de cárcel. Actualmente se encuentra tras las rejas en el centro de detención del condado de Sandoval. Eso ha sido todo por mi parte. Muchas gracias por acompañarnos. No olviden seguirnos en nuestras redes. Bonita noche.